Well, I didn't put the microphone on, but the new espresso machine, which is just put some ordinary Guatemala beans in, not espresso beans, because now I've got about 1.5, 2 kilos of normal coffee beans, which I can't drink. I had to put the filter coffee machine away, but I'm still trying to get this to work where this has to go in the espresso range. And then I've got the filter grinder set to the finest it can do, but I'm still getting low extraction or extraction guide. I'm getting under extraction, so that's not so good. And I tamp it down and everything, but anyway, I'm going to show you how this works. This is cool, and I got it to fit just barely, and I made a huge mess. There's coffee grinds everywhere, but that's part of the process. But it seems to work alright. It's working, that's good, that's a start, 5,000 kroner later. So we'll do this thing. There's the thing, and this is the cool part. You just plop it in, and then I've got it set to double. Just press once. It grinds the coffee for you. How cool is that? Of course, it's a bit of a mess, and then I have to tamp it down. So if I can do this one-handed, I'm not sure. I have to tamp it down really hard. 15 kilos pressure or something. And then wipe it off, get away the mess, and then whack it in there. Whoops. So takes a bit of doing getting that in there. Put the tamper back. So a bit of cleaning tomorrow. But anyway, and then this is about the 10th espresso I've made. I'm just taking little sips to test the crema and the taste, but so far we still haven't gotten to where we want to be, which is up there in the gray zone somewhere. Instead we're just there. So this is a double shot. Again, they've all been double shots. But make sure that's really in there. It seems to be in there. It's a cool machine, but I would like to get it working right. And so far it's not. Seems to be under extracting the coffee, so I'm not sure about that. So we press the double shot thing here, and there should come some espresso. And now it's not. It's again not. No, it didn't extract properly. So that's a problem. And then we get with some crema, but not enough crema. And it only went up to about there on the dial. It didn't go, it should be up there somewhere. So let's see if this focuses. Still working on it to get the perfect espresso. It's a good machine though, and the grinder seems to work alright. Now I've got 1 bag of espresso and then 3 bags of normal coffee, which I'll have to go through the normal coffee again and take another sip. It's not too bad. I mean, I can use that. I mean, it's still for a cappuccino. So that's not too bad. And it fits. As you can see, it actually fits under the counter. I'm not sure what to do about this one here. Probably has to be on the side somewhere, and then I'll plug it in when I have to plug it in for a cup of tea. But pretty stoked with it, but I would like to get it working properly, obviously. So I mean, that's one thing. For some reason it won't really extract properly. It seems to be under extraction. Crema flow starts after 1 to 3 seconds, flows like fast like water. Crema is thin and pale, espresso is pale brown. Tastes bitter, sharp, weak and watery. Extraction takes up to 20 seconds. Solutions. Grind finer. Well, I'm grinding as fine as I can right now, so I'm not sure what I can do about that. But it's cool that it has a coffee grinder on top. If it'll focus. Focus. It has a coffee grinder on top, and then of course I'm spilling stuff on the floor. So that's good. But I just have to figure out somehow how to get the pressure back up to espresso range and get it a little stronger. Now it's a little thin, so not really happy with that. But otherwise, it seems to work alright. And I went down and bought some OJ and milk, lots of milk, because there's going to be a lot of espresso, and some eggs, and I've got a few beers left, and pulled pork and kebabs. So I'm not sure what's for dinner tonight. Maybe kebab again. A bit late for me to. I got original Osdurum tortillas. But they won't. It'll take them a while to. They're dried out, so I have to put them in between some cloths. I'm not sure. Maybe just a burger. I've got some, or a Caesar salad. I bought some chicken breasts. I've got some salad. I can do Caesar salad or burger. I mean, one. I think it's one of those two. Anyway, but pretty cool. Now, if I could just get it to work, then I'd be super happy. But as it is, I mean, well, this is not too bad. It's not terrible. It's a little thin and a little bitter. But I mean, it's alright. It's good enough for a cappuccino. And pretty stoked. I got it back home. So there you go. Anyway, new machine. It's like Papa's and Finn's, basically, except that it has a coffee grinder. But it should work a little better with the extraction and the steam and everything. So, and then to finish off, whoa, there it came. Little, oh, very hot, piping hot. Ow! Coffee puck goes in with the other ones. So, yeah, we have an espresso machine. Cool. And then there's the aftermath. I've got, if it'll focus, all these boxes I have to get rid of, and yeah, a few cans and beer cans and things from last month. from before I left Barista, so, and then I have to get rid of all this plastic. But the main thing is, look at this. I have a clean balcony. That's very cool. That took all day. That took 3 hours or something. And then we've got the wood bed planted. And we have even some big wood bed. Some big strawberries. Most of them are very small though.